Hello and welcome to Tara's Daily Insight and the Open Door. My name is Mitchell and I thank you for taking your time to watch this video. And I want to go ahead and set the intention for you and for me for today that we would receive healing, guidance, confirmation, and a better connection to our higher self through our intuition simply by watching and listening to this video. As well as I want to set the intention that you and I would resonate, operate, and vibrate in the highest possible frequency of divine love that we can. And we would be in alignment and in harmony with our true, authentic self and with Source. And I say, and so it is, word, I am word, through this intention. Thank you very much. So my website is right down here if you want to check out any of my other services that I offer. And I was thinking as I was preparing beforehand and just opening the door to the other side that I am not only the spiritual caffeine but the green coffee bean extract that doesn't cause any after effects. So I'm trying to think of all different ways I can bring Starbucks into my life. So with all that being said, here is your card for today, which is, did I say what day it was? Saturday, May 4th, 2013. And I try not to look at a lot of posts and things before I come in here so my mind's really clear. But I did see someone's post, and if you are a Star Wars fan or any kind of a sci-fi geek, then you know what today is. It's May 4th. And people post all day long, May the 4th be with you. So think about it. If you're from another country and you don't understand that, text or email me and I'll explain it to you. So here is, because I have to explain that to my partner who's from Argentina. So here is your card for today. Oh, nice. It is the Hangman. I'll tell you why I like this card. First of all, it's the number 12, which also boys. Hold on a moment. Starbucks. It's your house blend. No, it's not your house blend. It's French roast. I don't drink anything but dark or bold. So just in case you ever see me out in public, black, bold coffee with tall with 4 raw sugars in it. That's all you have to buy me. I have done so many readings at Starbucks for just coffee. I did one yesterday. So this is our Hanging Man, the Hanged Man, or the Hanged Man. Like I said, it's a number 12. Which boils down to also 3, which is the Empress, and my card is the Empress according to my numerology number, my birth number. So March 14, 1966 is a 3. So I am also the Hangman as well as the Empress. So I do resonate with this card. And also, if you think of the Hanging Man, it's a little bit kind of like the Hermit sometimes. You know, you're kind of solitary, kind of, I don't want to say stuck, but you're in a moment where you're pausing and not thinking too much. You obviously have time to ponder life and think about what's going on. It is, a major arcana card, so there's a lot going on here. And as you can see, the coins falling out of his hands and the 12 posts behind him. And the number 12 is just got so much power as well behind it. Think of, the 12 apostles, and there are so many other religions that use the number 12, and 12 times 12 is 144,000, the chosen tribes, 12 tribes of Judah. So much going on with the number 12. So a very powerful day. And I think the message today is just enjoy this time that you get to kind of pause and think. Really take a moment and marinate your ideas that you have. Yesterday's post from Team Spirit was make the best choices to bring balance in your life, which, this Hangman is balancing very gently. And then that was elaborated on about you're going to find rest in making those choices to bring you back into balance. So enjoy this resting time. Enjoy this moment of hanging, because there's going to be plenty of work coming around the corner. I personally can feel that as I'm, plotting and planning my YouTube takeover. So I'm just reading so much about YouTube and how it is one of the most accessed search engines on the web and everything like that. So I appreciate all 211 of you subscribing, and I know there's a good 150 per day that watch this. So thank you. I know Spirit will lead you when the time is right. So all that being said, enjoy this moment today. I'm going to go ahead and open the door. I will see you on the other side. Hello, and thank you for continuing to watch. This is The Open Door, and I am Mitchell. And if you missed the intention setting at the beginning of Tara's Daily Insight, jump back and watch that. It is a great way for you to get in alignment and resonate and vibrate as high as you possibly can today. I think I've spoken before here about like protection. And for me, because I don't need anybody to email me and tell me I've got to protect myself from dark forces and things like that. I understand it. I've studied it. What resonates for me, what fits in my belief system, and what I believe for me is true because it's my belief system, just like you have yours. So when I set the intention to resonate, vibrate, and operate in the highest possible frequency of love, that is my protection because that's what I subscribe to. That's what makes the most sense to me and my mindset. Just like past lives and parallel lives. I understand past lives, but in my mind, parallel lives is more, or multi-dimensions in the same place, time, because outside of the body there isn't time. So with regards to protection, by resonating and vibrating as high as I can, I'm the dense energy, the lower vibration, which is what I believe is the more limiting or fearful energy, is not coming to me. If I step into that energy, that's if I doubt, if I have fear, judgment, criticism of others, that all is denser and lower vibration energy, which if I step into that, and it's so funny because at work, I have a corporate day job and I truly enjoy it as a fitness manager. And I love it, but I find myself, when I'm quiet with another coworker or something like that, I work between working things out, sharing what's going on with work with another manager, and not just gossip and bad mouthing. And it's a fine line because there needs to be communication. And I tell you, you want to talk about spirit on my shoulder talking in my ear. I'm having 4 conversations, but I'm having one with a human, and the other 3 are outside. So it's my learning area. It's where I'm growing. When I'm here in front of the camera, when I'm on the phone with a client, I am in such a great high vibration place, and it feels really good. But I am a human too, and my fertile growing area is still the corporate world. That's why I know that all my guides and my higher self still have me in this job, which again I do truly enjoy and truly love. All that being said, I kind of felt like today was going to be more of a teaching rather than actual any kind of communication, but the video ain't over yet. So here's where I've learned something too, and I want to share it. Last couple of days, scanning Facebook, and I'll see like a post, and this is a warning. If there's small children in the room, I'm going to say some cuss words, not from me, but what I've seen. But there are websites about like crazy shits happening or fucktards beware, and they're all like someone's page that they put wild and crazy things on, and a lot of it is very humorous. But I tell you, I'll see titles or I'll see a picture and I recoil, and I stop in that moment because this is I recoil and I say, well, why did I do that? And I say, am I about to judge this person? Am I about to lay criticism on what they've posted? And I'm so glad I got into this moment the other day because I haven't dug too deep. I've just kind of stopped and said, it's their choice, and I just choose not to read it or to step into it and get into that lower vibration. But yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I said, well, what is causing, why do they do that? What's going on there? And the message that I got from my guides was, for me, first of all, I grew up not speaking my truth. Had sore throats most of my life. For somebody out there who was, we've had a brief conversation about Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life. I think this is for you. I'm being reminded. I had sore throats most of my life. And that was an emotional blockage of me not speaking my truth. So it manifested here in the throat chakra because I was not voicing. I was bottling up. I was holding it in. I can't remember the last time I had a sore throat. So basically what I'm saying is I am speaking my truth. I am more vocal about who I am in my life. So I don't have that blockage in there anymore. There's still different areas that I work on. And that's where emotional blockages, spiritual blockages, belief systems can manifest in physical form, which Louise Hay's book is all about: healing your life, positive affirmations. You know, if you have a tennis elbow or the elbow hurts, it can be representative of the fear of moving forward or stepping out. You know, if you're constantly, bumping, or the right side of your body is having issues, the right side is more masculine for most, the left side is more feminine, you might be having trouble not exerting your masculine dynamic, abilities. So definitely check that out. And there's an actual cool app for your iPhone and iPad for Louise Hay. And I pull that out at work and in Starbucks, all over the place. So keep that in mind. So I don't have trouble speaking my true self anymore. I have moments, but I'm still learning. But when I see those posts, that's why I was recalling, because you who post those kind of things are still dabbling and growing in your throat chakra and speaking. So when you can, I am woman, hear me roar, up yours, buddy. It's because you're in that moment of still kind of learning how to speak your truth. So not that I'm beyond it by any means, but I realize why I recoiled. It's kind of like, the alcoholic who, stays away from alcohol. They just avoid that feeling, that emotion. Some ex-smokers are some of the hardest on other smokers because they've been there, done that, and they're not going back, and they're still working through that themselves. So I've worked through a lot of that. And that's why I was recoiling. So it was a really cool message from Spirit saying, you know what? That's where they are in their life, and they're working through that. The stuff that I post and I'm working through is you can probably figure it out. So the things I talk about and things I post, you can probably figure out what I'm working on pretty easily. So, hey, we're up to about 12 minutes here. That was a really cool lesson today. And so you can heal your life. Allow your body to do the healing itself. If you've never seen or read or heard about Louise Hay, she does the Hay House Radio. It's where Wayne Dyer and Deepak Chopra and Marianne Williamson, a lot of those, John Holland, they all have books and programs and things there. And they do the I Can Do It conferences around the U.S. and the world. If you've never been to an I Can Do It conference, it is a lot of fun, and it's a beautiful place to be, a lot of great energy. So check that out. All right, all that being said, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I am working steadily on my videos that I'm going to do while I'm on vacation. They'll probably be much shorter. The open door may not be as long, just because I'm putting them together beforehand, because I just don't know that I'll have time, because I want to honor my vacation time, my time with Fabian, and I don't want him sitting there with his arms crossed waiting for me to go for the day. Plus, I just never know where I'm going to be. I will not be camping out, that's for sure. So I talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful weekend. Namaste.